Y'all come on in. Hey, we got to talk about another one of these weird-ass fishy cases. You feel me? RIP our good brother Jerard Jackson. He was hanging out with them folks, being the only black person. Wind up dead. That's going Michigan, y'all. Shit weird as hell, y'all. We gonna get into it. Hold on, y'all. I'm doing some new stuff. I'm trying to share while I go live. All right. So give me a minute. I'm trying to share on a couple of platforms. And I'm live right now. Feel me? But fan side of the audience, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. My FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code. Hold on, let me turn this down. I can hear me clearer. All right, Black people on code. You feel me? My shadow banners. Y'all know who y'all is. Also, fan side of the game that's gonna be in the chat or in the comments. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right, y'all know what y'all need to do. Y'all need to do this loudly and proudly, goddammit. Right? Other sector of my audience, I'll talk to you dick eaters in a little bit. Yo, punk ass suspected white supremacists, bootlicking Sambos. All right. Before we get into it though, hold on. I got a couple things I want to show y'all, but let me do this real quick. All right. I'm gonna start doing this. When we go live, I'm about to be like, all right, I'm live, y'all. You feel me? We're gonna see how this works. All right. Let me see something real quick. Let me see if it popped to the video. There it goes. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. All right, y'all. We're gonna be cooking with hot grease. That grease gonna be hot as hell. All right. Hold on, one more. Where's it at? Here it go. Once I do this, then I'm gonna show y'all a couple things. Also, what I'm starting to do too is like just have one topic in the title, right? We're gonna talk about a plethora of things, but just gonna have one topic in the title. And I would like to actually start on the main topic within the 5 to 10 minute mark, right? You know, give a chance for people to come in. I know some people come in late or they get the notification bell late and all that good jazz. So, yeah, we're going to start doing it like that. Okay? Anyway, y'all, I told y'all I had a couple of things I wanted to show y'all. Look, man, it's been an update on the Nolan Wells stuff. And I'm glad the family doing this. Yes, get an independent autopsy. Okay? I'm about to go off camera. Y'all know what that means. And if you're new to the scene, that means I'm having a meeting with the green. Bars. Anyway, look at this, y'all. They getting an independent autopsy. You feel me? Good. I also got another clip for y'all when it comes to this, where like they saying that the text messages was deleted. You feel me? We got a clip of the family, you feel me? You know, I know they going through it, but they're making it, they said that it's not about race. I'm like, come on. Y'all hear it in a little bit, but yeah, independent autopsy. Look, my black parents out there, y'all. When anything fishy goes on like this, hell, black family members. Because at this point, shit, you could be in a grown-ass adult hanging with them folks. And if you by yourself, you might end up in dead. Yeah. So with that being said, independent autopsy. Independent autopsy. That's the way to go. That's the route you have to go. Because if not, somehow they're going to be like, you had fentanyl in your system. Now, is this the clip right here? I think this is the clip. No, this is a Jasmine Crockett. What the fuck is going on? Did not want to show that right there. I did not want to show that right there. Hold on. Is it right here? Well, let's play this clip real quick. I had another clip with the family. I got to find it, though. But we're going to play this one right here. Shout out to the Black Tucker Carlson Jr. Okay. Oh, by the way, if you're watching on Twitch or Twitter, our time has come to an end. It's past the 5-minute mark. After the 5-minute mark, I go live solely on YouTube. So come over to the YouTube. Kamal Johnson. Kamal Johnson. Come on over. Come on over. All right. We're gonna listen to Lemon Drop Head Ass and Bean Head Crump. You feel me? But bro, hey, after I found out how much he be taking from the winnings, he got it. That's a hell of an incentive for him to win. And goddamn, this shit is not sparking like I wanted to. Shit. There we go. Damn. Anyway, come over to YouTube. Goodbye, Twitch and Twitter. All right. Thank you for watching, but come on over here. All right. All right. Now let's listen to this clip right here, y'all. I don't like this right here. Let me put it over here. All right.
Have been asked to turn over his cell phone.
Oh, by the way, bombshell. In an interview with Don Lemon, attorney Ben Crump admits that text messages were deleted from Nolan Wells' cell phone before it was returned to his parents. Well, let's listen.
To the Mississippi law enforcement authorities, but even that is troubling to them because they're saying messages that were deleted from his cell phone. So they want to try to dot every I and cross every T and investigate everything. They said it's very improbable that Nolan would not have wanted his cell phone with him if he was going to stay on the island.
The deleted text messages on his phone, his parents found that? Who found that out?
No, well, they got his phone, so they're trying to figure out there's deletions on the phone, and they're trying to look at what is that about. There's so many inconsistencies going on, and so we're going to have with our investigators and our associates, we're going to list all the inconsistencies down.
All right, list them inconsistencies, Ben Crump, with your thick tongue head ass. So you ain't got a thick tongue. God damn. But yeah, you heard it. You saw it right there. Bunch of inconsistencies. Yeah. Now, I wanted to play this clip right here. You feel me? This is of the family. Okay. Parents broke their silence. Let's listen to this. And Woods said Nolan Wells' parents. Shout out to Woods, man. I use a lot of your tweets. Shout out to you, bro. Finally break their silence on Good Morning America. And they are not making it about race. Well, let's listen. All right.
And messages were deleted. How could you tell messages were deleted?
Well, his parents got the phone back, and that's something that's important, Michael, because they tracked this phone on Life 360.
So Life 360, but when I received the phone call from Warren, I immediately called my friend Tashima, and I said, hey, have you guys seen Nolan? Because her two sons, Jalen and Javon, they grew up together. They played city league sports together. When they got into school, they played sports together. And so she was like, hey, okay, the boys were pulling up the location from Snapchat. So the Snapchat location looks completely different than the Life 360 location. So when I pulled up Life 360, it was different. It was showing everywhere the phone had been, like it had. I was like, well, it's showing that he's back on land. Like I'm not. He's like, but no, he didn't come back with us.
Well, how were you able to get the
That's
phone?
weird as hell,
So
y'all.
we tracked it, and my friend Tashima went and picked it up.
It wasn't like they said we got his phone, they tracked it. And that highlights all these contradictions, Michael. The fact that they said Nolan was talking to a young woman and she said that he said, I'm going back to get on the boat with the boys. The boys said that he said he was going to stay with her. And so that's an obvious contradiction. And then this video of this, you can hear an argument going where Nolan is saying, give me my freaking...
I didn't hear the whole race shit, y'all. I didn't hear the whole race shit. They would just talk about the phone and how to track it. I must have missed it. I must have missed that shit. All right. All right. Let's yeah, I'll talk about this on the back end of the show, Caitlin Clark. Let's just hop right into it. Now let's get into another fishy ass case where bruh is the only black friend, right? Somehow ended up dead. And this story not getting as much traction, but it's all good. That's why I'm here, right? That's why I'm here. You feel me? And yeah, he went to Electric Forest Festival in Michigan. 28 years old, mysteriously died. This shit fishy as hell too. Look, well, let's read this first from Perplexity, and then we're gonna read the article. The Jerard Jackson case appears to be the Michigan State Police investigation into the death of a 28-year-old Illinois man found near the Electric Forest Festival grounds in Rothbury, Michigan. Michigan State Police said their preliminary findings indicated he died by suicide, with no indication of foul play, and that the investigation was still awaiting the medical examiner final report. What was reported? Jackson was last seen after leaving the Electric Forest Festival, and police said he had left behind his phone and other belongings. His rental vehicle was later found nearby with his wallet and keys inside, and he was then located deceased in a wooded area near where the vehicle was found. Family dispute. Telling y'all. Later reporting noted that Jackson's family disputed the preliminary conclusion and said questions remained about what happened. Coverage also said authorities were continuing the investigation while the public discussion around the case intensified online. Where the case stands. All right. As reported, the Michigan State Police position was that there was no evidence of an incident at the festival itself and no indication of foul play. Well, there you go. Always no foul play, huh? Like it's never foul play. That matter was still considered open pending the medical examiner's final finding. Would you like a timeline? No, Perplexity. We would not like a timeline. We would like to play some of these damn clips. Kevin Blue, all right, tweeted, Jerard rented a truck and drove his white friends from Illinois to the festival, and the group returned home without him. Michigan State Police, Jerard died by suicide without foul play. Jerard was the only black person in the white group. So y'all telling me they came all the way back home and then no police, no nothing? They weren't concerned where their homie was at? Telling you this shit be fishy, y'all. All right, y'all see this? Black man's family demands answer. Okay? My nephew, Jerard J. Jackson, went missing June 29th and was found dead June 30th. The details surrounding his death are raising suspicions. Here's the story so far, so let's listen. All right. Is there no sound for this video? I think it ain't no sound. So those is friends, right? that apparently left his ass. All right. Friends contacted his mom June 29th and said that he went missing. All right. Y'all see it. This shit going by hella fast. I can't read it that fast. Hold on. That's the key point right there. Let it be known. Jay does not and has never had any mental issues. Never attempted to harm himself ever. The friends was trying to make it seem like he was having like a mental breakdown. A mental episode. All right. Allegedly, he kept trying to call the police on himself to report a crime. The police said the crime didn't happen. Friends said they took his phone and car keys from him, but he must have stolen the keys while they were sleeping. But he left his phone? They headed back to Illinois. They surely did. All right. Let me pause that. Do we want to read all this? Okay. We kind of get the gist of what's happening. Okay, a few facts. Last seen by friends, 6:29 at 10 a.m. Number 2, several attempts to log into his bank account. We're trying to rob our good brother around noon in his credit report. Mind you, he doesn't have his phone. Oh, they trying to get in his cash app. Oh, these niggas trying to rob him. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Of course you are. His car was found about a mile away from the festival grounds on the side of the road, with the driver and the passenger door open and his wallet inside. Come on now. We got to use our noggins. And they ruling this suicide. I know. I know my video ain't gonna get pushed out there like that because I'm talking freely, but hey, fuck it. You know, a lot of people be like, you got the self-delete, you can't stand like dirt. Look, y'all. I think this shit capped just like the Nolan Wells thing. I don't think Burke committed suicide. Especially with this right here. Finding this out, they tried to log into Burke's bank account. And they came home from Michigan to Illinois. After the festival, y'all. I'm just telling y'all, man. Shit real fishy. Oh, and his Apple Wallet was used at a gas station. That same day. But he doesn't have his phone, though. Remember that? He don't got his phone. He out. They saying he doing right. But somehow his phone is being used at gas stations and his bank account getting messed with. July 2nd, an autopsy was done and his parents are arranging to get his body back to Illinois. Hey, get a private autopsy. You gotta do it. I'm telling you. Black people, if one of your family members, friends pass away in a mysterious ass way, get a private autopsy. Especially if you hang around them folks. I'm just saying, there's too much weird ass shit going on when it's only us, one of us, maybe two, usually one, is hanging around them folks, and then we mysteriously die. Yeah. Get a private autopsy. So the pickup given the wrong. Wait a minute. When the funeral director tried to schedule a pickup, he was given the wrong location. When he got the right one, he was told the body was authorized to be cremated because there was no next of kin listed. How is there no next of contact listed when his parents have been contacted? Man, y'all see, this is all this happened in a matter of 5 days, y'all. Getting no information. Man. Yeah, the family want answers. I want answers too, god damn it. I want answers too, god damn it. This who run the Michigan State Police Department, y'all. The director of the shit. James F. Grady. I got him in my thumbnail too. So, bro, we want answers, bro. We want answers, bro. Come on, bro. I don't think Jerard, man, I don't think he killed himself. I think some foul play happened and y'all just trying to sweep it under that goddamn rug. But let's read this article by the Grill by Peter Courage. All right. The Electric Forest Festival remains the focus of 2 ongoing investigations. And hold on, my Nightbot don't want to wake up and don't want to work. Get your ass up. Get your ass up, Nightbot. Come on, bruh. Also, you know what? Y'all might want to come up here and talk about this ordeal. So here go the link. Y'all want to come up here and talk about this while I read through this article. There go the link if y'all want to come up. Okay. The Electric Forest, already read that. Michigan State Police confirmed that a missing Illinois man was found dead near the festival grounds. Authorities continue searching for answers in a separate death of a newborn whose body was discovered in a portable toilet. What the fuck? During the annual music festival. According to Billboard, what the hell is going on at that festival? Michigan State Police said 28-year-old Jerard Jackson of Illinois was reported missing on June 29th after attending the Electric Forest Festival. Okay, we know this, all right? We know this. Lottie Dottie. Okay. According to investigators, preliminary findings indicate Jackson died by, we know that, okay? Blah, blah, blah. Been completed. No arrests have been made. They ain't made no goddamn arrests. They're basically saying our brother committed suicide. I think that shit capped. Especially all the stuff that we saw, his bank account being messed with. His Apple Pay being used at a gas station. But he not there with his phone. Make it make sense, please. Please. I would love to know. Jackson family has publicly challenged investigators' preliminary conclusion. All right? They're like, no. No, Jerard Jackson didn't self-delete himself. Okay? He had no history of mental illness. They was trying to stick that on him. The friends were trying to say that shit like, oh, he's having a mental episode. Family is like, he ain't got no mental illness. Y'all on the BS right now. The only black person in the group. And question what happened between his disappearance. Telling y'all. And I might have to do it, y'all. I might have to make a company and call it rent a black person. I know that sounds wild as hell. I know it. I know it sounds wild, but damn it, y'all know my heart. Y'all know what I'm trying to do with this. Okay, I want black folks to, you know what I mean. I know something. But look it, bring out the black folks so they ain't the only black folks in these white social gatherings. Hell, at this point, any group social gatherings, white, Asian, Hispanic. But today we talking about them folks because there's been too many cases where we mysteriously die and then they end up turning into goddamn Rain Man. They end up not knowing what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It's like, oh, now you're dumb now. Now you don't know your ass from your hand. All right? So, telling you, if you got a friend, a family member, or whatever, just make sure you bring somebody with you. Preferably 2 or 3 other people. Shit, man. There's too much weird ass shit going on. Being the only black friend or the black person in them spaces. All right, that's it. Ain't no more of the griot. Okay. All right, y'all. Put the link in there if y'all want to come up here and talk about this ordeal. You feel me? Y'all got any say-so about our good brother Jerard Jackson? Tragedy that done happened. Hell, you might not agree with me. You might think this is what you call it. That he did do this. Come on up. Stage is open. I'll put the link in there again. Come on up. Or you might agree with me. So come on up. All right. We could talk about the what you call it too. Nolan Wells. All this shit hella fishy, y'all. Don't make no goddamn sense. None at all. All right. But let me show this real quick because I wanted to show this on the front end of the show, right? But let me just show this. Let me show this right now. Look at what they trying to do with Caitlin Clark and shit, y'all. This shit is absurd. So she taking hard fouls and elbows and shit, and y'all like this is racially motivated. And I'm telling y'all right now, man, hey, if the Lakers start winning with that team they constructed, shit. It's going down. It's going down. You think goofy shit gonna be with this Caitlin Clark shit? Just wait till the Lakers start winning. Boy, they got the 3 Mayo Amigos. Come on, man. That's basketball. She's getting her ass whooped because that's what they do in sports. Especially when you're new to the game and you got a lot of hype. They're gonna be on your neck. They ain't on this white woman. Okay, what's her name? I saw the clip. Miss, she was all in her. I heard, actually, what I've been hearing is this woman right here better than Caitlin Clark. That's what I've been hearing through the rumbling of the WNBA streets. But I digress. Look at this goofy shit. Pure goofiness. Shit don't make no sense. Anyway, we are about to get into the slapper of the day. You feel me? And look it, I'm having it as a segment, slapper or shitter, but if I bring in the songs, all the songs gonna be slappers, all right? But if you're an artist, you want me to listen to your shit live on air, right? Then I'll listen to it during the segment, slapper or shitter. Or if you somebody in the chat, you know what I mean? People that chime in. Hell, even detractors. You got certain songs and shit you want me to listen to live on air. I'll listen to it and we'll decide live on there if it's a slapper or a shitter. You feel me? Hold on. Let me do it justice. A slapper or a shitter. All right. So, with that being said, every song that I bring, I'm gonna assume it's a slapper. Y'all can put in the chat if it's shitter or not, but everything I bring is a slapper. And today, I wanted to slap some funk. And we about to play some Ohio players, yo. And you know what song that be slapping? On off this, the album Honey. Y'all know this right here, y'all. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Love roller coaster. Let me put it in the chat for y'all. Y'all can stream it. Why? Y'all be gigging out there. What? They're funny as hell. He playing the whole song over here, y'all. Yeah. Long as hell, but damn it, you better keep gigging. Off the album, honey. Love roller coaster. Huh? Yeah. Man, you see how like the music was back then, you feel me? Poetic. Such a poetic fucking way to talk about your dick. So now be like, this my dick, suck it. It's like, god damn. At least with Love Roller Coaster, they fit with the Love Roller Coaster, you feel me? But that's what they talk about. They talk about come ride it. You get my drift? Shit. Anyway, we about to get into the second half of the show, you feel me? I don't have any voicemails today. If you do want to leave a voicemail and talk about this incident with Jerard Jackson, the number is 619-609-7383. Star 67 to block your number. Once again, the number is 619-609-7383. Call in. I'll play your voicemail on the second half of the show. All right. But since we don't have no voicemails, we just gonna hop right into it. And first thing first, let's see if we got any clips that we want to play. All right. Nope, no clips. Hold on. I got a couple things. First of all, shout out to Jaylen Brown, man. I hope you do good with the 76ers, you feel me? But interesting, he says this. He says no loyalty following the trade. He says, hey, man, ain't no loyalty in this NBA shit. He telling I show speed. But shout out to our see, this is Black American greatness right here, y'all. All right. And shout out to our Black American brother, I Show Speed, man. I commend you go out there, you feel me, and you got to hear these broken English motherfuckers calling you a monkey and throwing bananas at you and shit. I commend you, man, standing on business, bro. Shout out to you, man. Y'all saw that Argentinian woman talk to I Show Speed? Nigga, get a job, nigga. You like, lady, you Argentinian. Why the fuck you sound Nigerian? She told I Show Speed to get a job. You dumb bimbo. He is on the job. God damn. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway. No loyalty in the NBA. Yeah, man. Y'all should been know that though, man. They'll trade a nigga away for some Pokemon cards if the Pokemon card can get him a championship. Man, Charizard dunking on niggas now. We gonna trade your ass for that and a can of beans. Feel me? Oh, hold on. Right? I wanted to play this on the back end of the show, and this I got it in the wrong photo, but we want to play this real quick before we get into the other stuff. And I'm reading comments today. I'm letting y'all know that right now. An all-purpose hack says, nah, them Latinos that she advocates for voted for the white guy. It's that simple. So right here it says, Jasmine Crockett on why she lost the Democrat primary to James Tallarico. It was racist. It was a racist race. What? I thought the Democrats couldn't be racist. Well, let's listen to Jasmine Crockett. Let's see what she got to say. A whole lot of infighting going on. Ain't that right? Infighting after infighting.
So for me, I am going to be working everywhere. The best thing that I can do for James Tallarico isn't me standing on the stage with him. It is the fact that I endorsed 5 candidates in the runoff who all happen to be black men in the state of Texas, and every single one of them won, and they're going on to November, meaning that they will pull out more black people to vote. People keep trying to say, well, Jasmine has to go and hold his hand. No, I don't. And don't worry about my math and how it works in my mind. Because the reality is that if you can give people more than one thing to vote for, then you have a better chance of getting them out to the polls. And honestly, some people just not going to be sold on certain people that are running in the state of Texas. So the best thing that I can do is take down ballot candidates who no one's ever heard of and do my best to uplift them and increase the voter participation in a way that we did in Texas. You see, a lot of haters got a lot of things to say about me and my race and how I ran it, but the reality is that there was a lot of racist, not a lot. It was racist. It was a racist race. It is what it is, right? But we live in America, as y'all been celebrating 250, okay? We know what this country is.
Jasmine, if you knew it was a racist race, why pay for the illegal immigrants? God damn! I don't get it. James Tallarico, who sounds like a Mexican candy, he's Hispanic. He's gonna... Well, there you go. Alrighty then. I got some more I want to show y'all. This right here. And I've seen the video. I'm not gonna play the video. Okay. Y'all go on them other channels. There's a bunch of motherfuckers talking about this shit. I just wanted to touch on that for kidnapping. What the? Yo, man. Big Ticket's a strange wife, man. I know the video popped up. He was trying to get his phone and all that shit. But God damn. Mr. Tigger is innocent. You heard that, boy? That was filming the shit. Apparently, that's like her son. Not his, though, but her son. You feel me? It was like, get over Mr. Tigger. I was like, damn, put some bass in your voice, nigga. I think the son is like 16 or some shit. Mr. Tigger, get over. Get over, Mr. Tigger. Oh, shit. All right, y'all. Enough about our problems. Let's get into these white folks. All right. Let's get back into these white folks. Y'all want to hear the big story about white folks? And no, it's not no damn what you call it. I don't know what's positive. What's the positive news for them folks this week, man? God damn. Y'all going through it. Hold on, let me show y'all what. You feel me? And real talk, shout out to my lady, because she showed me this first, and then I was watching Professor Black Truth, you feel me? And he was breaking this story down. But look at this, y'all. Hold on. Where was this shit? West Virginia? By the way, where them white honkies had them black kids be slaves. But West Virginia, Slider, I think that's her name. That's all I need to type in. Okay. Y'all see this shit? The Ohio family, I think they moved. Did they move to West Virginia? No, this in Ohio. All right. What these the motherfuckers right here? You feel me? These niggas had 16 kids. They were all within the fam, though. Like the grandpa was having sex with his granddaughter and the daughter and all types of weird freaky ass shit. I gotta show y'all a picture of these motherfuckers, man. They look like the hills have eyes. See? This the daughter right here, y'all. Looky. That's the granddad. That's the son. Right? This the daughter. Which means they was having a whole lot of motherfuckers and brother fuckers and granddaddy fuckers. And then they was abusing the kids. Had them locked away in dungeons and shit. God damn. This white on white crime is getting outrageous. Oh, that's what they did. Hold on. They went to I think they went to West Virginia. So then Elizabeth can get married to Gary. Because apparently, I guess, it's no minimum age requirement to get married to somebody. In West Virginia. I heard they trying to change it, but I mean, y'all think I'm fucking bullshit. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds insane, but I got y'all. Hold on. Is there a minimum age requirement to get married in West Virginia? There we go. Don't mind my spelling. I ain't no spelling bee champ. Oh, it's 18. Can marry with the required parental guardian consent. And the law also bar. Then why in that fucking article, right? And why is it saying it here? You feel me? 18 and 15. We're married to teenagers, 18 and 15 years old. Oh, okay. I get what happened. My bad, I had a brain fart. When they got married back then, there was no age requirement. That's what it was. Okay. When did they start having the age requirement? Because that's what it is. It's new. The age requirement is new. There it goes. Told you. Y'all see that shit? Took effect in March 2023, y'all. So before then, if you went to West Virginia and you want to fucking do like what these motherfuckers do, marry their cousins at 11, 10, 12, 9, 8, 7, 5, 2, don't really fucking matter. It didn't matter. You can marry them as long as you have parental consent. I know. This is wild. But back to these inbreeds, okay? They saying Elizabeth was probably a victim too. You feel me? You know she was the worst. The Christina Sider, the grandma, and the mom of Elizabeth. Oh, you know she was the worst on them kids. And somehow I ain't even gonna hold you. What I heard through the grapevine, I'll say allegedly, I heard them say they was calling these kids niggas. I know. Strange. But yeah, man, hey, goddamn, man. I can't even say the father in the household, because it seems like it's more dangerous if the father in the household for them folks. Shit. God damn. And I gotta ask it, because them folks love their dogs. Were y'all fucking the dogs too? Were you putting your glizzy and lassie? God damn. No man, woman, child, or pet was safe in this rinky-dink house right here. And by the way, right? All the neighborhood, all of them in Ohio and shit, because they went to West Virginia to get married, right? 2 decades ago. So, right? They these two got married 18, 15. There was no minimum age requirement. But that was in Ohio, and all the people there was like, man, this ain't our town. This ain't, we don't got people like this. Huh? Okay, they from West Virginia, but they still in the rural area. But somehow, somebody gonna tell me in a comment somewhere, what about the black on black crime in Chicago, man? God damn. Well, I just gotta say, what about the white on white crime in Ohio, bruh? This shit getting ridiculous. We gotta save the kids, man. God damn. I had to bring this to y'all. Look at this. I'm telling Gary, y'all telling me this nigga a demon. Reverse mohawk. Bruh, come on, man. I've seen enough horror films to know when a nigga is a demon. Gary Siders, Senior, this guy. See, I didn't even say what y'all thought I was gonna say. I didn't even say it. Y'all put in the chat what y'all think I would have said of what substance they own. I'm gonna let y'all decide. Anyway, I got more shit I want to show y'all. Yeah, I got there was one more thing I really wanted to show y'all. Right? These motherfucking YouTube comments. That's what I wanted to show y'all. Look at this shit, y'all. Some of my goddamn clips I posted today brought out the idiot tribe. God damn. Mr. Durstinger. So, you feel me? But so I got some good comments too from the fan side. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. So, goddamn spam calls. Anyway, I talked about like Elon Musk, because remember he was funking with Trump and talk about I'm going to create the third party. Oh. You know this nigga be short circuiting. But yeah, he said he's gonna create a third party. I was like, man, do the shit then. This cause some chaos within both the parties, right? So then Big Brother Trucker said, I was like, oh, what's a name for Elon Musk's third party? I started it off called the Meat Handler, because you know Elon Musk handle meats. But yeah, Big Brother Trucker said independent. I scratched my head. I'm like, Then, where the hell is that comment? Oh, I gotta do newest. I said I did most relevant, right? And then, and I hope this is a fake picture, because I see a white woman with a child. Is that child okay? Is that child not in danger? Because after this dumbass comment that you gave me, I'm concerned for the child. You feel me? This broad might have this child in goddamn endangerment. You feel me? The fucking name is so dumb. The Ben J and Bulk 61. Okay. Anyway, she says, there's already a third party. It's called an independent party. Y'all are dumb. So I had to tell this simpleton hoe, right? I was like, you know there's multiple third parties, genius. Now stopped it there. You know, I don't even need to. Just know that this broad forgot about the Green Party. Okay? There's multiple third parties. Jesus, not one third party. God damn. But she called me dumb. Okay, Albert Einstein. Shit. Then we got, you feel me, this doofus, Inhuman guy. They ain't even human in his avatar. It looks like the ass of a rat. First says, you mean Elon the racist? Yeah, I know he a hunky. What you talking about? The apartheid champion, a man who spent billions to get the pant shitting P-foul elected. Come on, man. You could do better than this. You could do better than this by listening to the video and following instructions. You probably don't have your picture on here because you probably look like one of the fucking people that I showed of them having their 16 kids and grandkids in a fucking basement. You look like The Hills Have Eyes. One of the characters had undescribable incest type of ass clapping with an oblong character and created your ugly ass. With this asinine goddamn statement. Goddamn, follow instructions. And I ask people on TikTok too. On here. They were saying some shit and I'm just like, God damn. Read the title. Listen to the video. All y'all saw was Elon Musk and y'all start being like, how can you do this guy? They don't make any sense. Somebody called me a clown, a 9-to-5er. What's your 9 to 5, bruh? Getting abrasions on your knees? You get my drift? Somehow they call you. They called you the glizzy queen. But I'm talking about that white on white crime when Donald Trump and Elon was funky. All right. And so I read these last week. I don't even need to read these. But yeah, them go some more comments. I have more comments down the line, but I don't even feel like reading all them comments. There you go. Probably gonna have more next week. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Okay. But anyway, we're about to get out of here. If y'all want to leave a voicemail and I'll play it on the next episode about the topic that we talked about today, Jerard Jackson. They said our good brother committed suicide, which I doubt that shit. The family doubts it. He hung around them folks. He was the only black person there. Being the only black friend can be detrimental. I'm sorry to say it. I know some of you Sambos gonna be crying a fucking Justin Timberlake ass river now. And some of you people that hold goddamn them folks in a high ass regard, you know, y'all gonna be having goddamn queef cries shit. But look, man, I'm telling y'all right now, you don't want to be the only black person when it comes to these social settings. You gotta have a couple other black people around you. All right. And this is just one of the latest cases. Jerard Jackson. If you want to call in, leave a voicemail about this incident, 619-609-7383. Star 67 to block your number. All right. Anyway, fam side of the audience, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My FBA fam, my Black American fam, black people on code. Okay. And y'all know whoever came in on the fan side of the game in the chat, all right, that's gonna do it in the comments. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all need to be doing this loudly and proudly. And if you new, then that's what I tell y'all to do. Round of applause. Thank you. Also, banners, I know you are girls. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to be a shadow banner and join the channel, hit the join button. It's only 99 cents. I really do appreciate it. You feel me? Oh, and hit your bro with a like and all that good jazz. All right? And a reminder, it don't hurt. Y'all don't need it because y'all already do it. Hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. Okay? I don't go live all throughout the times, but I think I found a pocket for myself. I've been having trouble finding a pocket for myself. I feel that like between 1 and 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. So Eastern time, that's 4:30 or 1 o'clock, and all the other times in fucking between. Okay. But I feel like that's a good pocket for me. I'm gonna try my best to go on between 1 and 1:30, right? But I am giving my window between 1 and 3. Because sometimes shit be happening. I be having to work on other things. You feel me? So I'm trying to keep it in between the 1 and 3 o'clock range Pacific time. But really, I'm trying to go on between 1 and 1:30. I feel that's a good pocket. I know there's a lot of people come in more often. You feel me? So I'm going to try to keep it at that time. But with that being said, stank ass out of my audience. You thought I forgot about your stank asses, huh? Smelling like spoiled ass milk and goddamn gooch. You feel me? You suspected white supremacists. God damn, man. Y'all are pathetic. Okay? You weeble wobble ass sambos. Bootlicking never prevails. Okay? It never does. Who else I gotta talk to? Tethers, man. Whew. Y'all talk for yourselves. I don't even need to say nothing. Them tethers, man. Hey, you see Essence Fest. I guess bootlicking ain't the only thing that don't prevail, right? And all the rest of you cronies and dick lickers, the white supremacy and speaking Sambonese and all that cracker shit, y'all can EAD. Hope your weekend terrible. All right? Hey, fans out of the game, hope you have a lovely ass weekend. We will be back at this when we will be back at this. I'm your favorite broadcaster. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I get to y'all on Monday. We don't got nothing hella important to talk about on Saturday, so I ain't coming in on Saturday. So I'll see y'all later, y'all.